do. It's not something I like, but it's never ever been factored in. The war on drugs. What's happened to the war on drugs? It's now it's the war on the everyday working man who likes a fag and a pint.
Lifestyle
That's
choices.
The war. And the reason why we're being attacked is that it's controlling, and it's not just a UK phenomenon. It's a global phenomenon. It's coming out to Canada, it's coming out to the States, it's coming out to Australia, it's certainly coming out to Europe. Having said that though, there are some countries in Europe that are doing a little bit better than us. Germany have overturned the ban. They've overturned the ban on smoking.
So did Alaska this morning.
Was Alaska?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest with you, I wouldn't like to. Having said that though, it's been like Alaska up here over the last few weeks.
One thing you said, the executive from the supermarkets,
yeah.
The next target is pubs.
Yes.
Could that mean, we already know the difference getting a bump from Big Fan?
Yeah.
Is it possible that they're getting a bump?
Absolutely.
From supermarkets?
Absolutely. They're not got a Lord Sainsbury. There's not a Lord Sainsbury. Absolutely. They're getting the big bumps from big businesses, the four main. And if you think about it, our banking sector is now on its arse. It's the supermarkets that are actually generating the income for the country at the minute in duty and taxes. So absolutely, they're getting a big bump. Pharmaceutical companies, obviously. Yeah, it's quite frightening the figure that they're actually doing. So, yeah, absolutely, they are being bombed left, right and centre, and I would imagine when we do manage to get this lot out of government, they've all got seats on boards of Sainsbury's, Tesco's, Asda's, etc, etc, etc. I mean, it's a shame to slag Asda's off. I mean, it's a fantastic company that was born just down the road, and it's a shame that Asda's are in the firing line, but if you remember now, they're no longer Asda's. They're American-owned Walmart. Yeah. The traditional values of traditional shopping in the UK have completely and utterly gone. What we've got to do is get more politically aware. We've got to start shouting and bawling. It's all right having groups once a month and talking. We've got a situation on our hands that in another few months' time, the European elections are coming up, the county council elections are coming up. You can put yourself down as paper candidates on the county council. I would ask you to do it as UK. I would ask you to do it as UK. But put yourself down as a candidate for the county council. Somebody was saying to me just a few weeks ago, Nick, you're always in Brussels, you've got Brussels Parliament a lot, but, why do you bother? So well, I mean, the people who did come to Brussels, it's a massive building. It's as big as bloody Yorkshire. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. And you can and the smoke rooms in there, and guys are smoking in the office, etc, etc. And the reason why I said, well, the reason why I go is it that big. If I throw stones at that building, they just stood at the windows taking the piss out of me and laughing at me. If I'm inside the building swinging punches, well, they're not laughing no more. So what I would really, really ask you to do is consider becoming a candidate for UK. Becoming a paper candidate for UK if you don't want to actually get involved in local politics, but we need to send a message back. And the only way we're going to change this ban, we are, in fact, Jerry Sutcliffe had a bit of a poke at me. One of our members, Pat Nurse, it was either Pat Nurse or Dave Hallerton, who was also present, and both F2C members. I purposely stayed away from the smoking ban. Purposely stayed away from it because they were ready for me. So what Pat Nurse and I decided to do was a pincer movement. I concentrated on the 2003 licensing act and the supermarkets. And right up to moments when they weren't expecting it, either Pat or Dave threw in the smoking ban. Jerry Sutcliffe turned around and said, there is no political party that will go back on the smoking ban. And then he looked at me and he said, "Oh, of course, except UK." And he got a bit of a giggle there. But which I answered, "Well, excuse me, can I just point out something? UK, we don't want to go back on the smoking ban." I said, "We're exactly the same as all the three other political parties. We're exactly the same. We don't want to go back. I said, our stance is, we want to go forward with a sensible solution to the smoking ban. It's you guys who are going backwards, not us. And that's exactly the situation. The UKIP have now launched the Save the Pub website. I've brought some beer mats for you if you want to take and take to your locals. It's www.savethepub.co.uk. There's a written policy online. We're not online here, so I can't show you the policy, but there actually is a written policy online. We are the only political party that want to revisit the smoking ban. We're the only political party that's saying there should be smoking areas, non-smoking areas. Let the landlord decide. We've also said that we don't want to completely overturn the smoking ban because we think that would be counterproductive.
We don't want non-smoking.
We think it will be counterproductive. We think that we won't get any sympathy for that argument. But certainly there is a big argument where certainly where you've got 50% here, you've got certainly you've got 50% here where you a room there, and you described as a tap room, which was good. I mean, we went into a pub in Leeds, York last week, and they had the smoke room sign up, which was a blast from the past. So I'd urge you to I'd really urge you to try and get involved with UK, even if it's just a candidate. We're spending a lot of money in this region, putting the message across. Jude has gracefully now joined. She's one of the Goffrey Blooms team members. And you've got Goffrey team members. Excellent. Well, I'm doing some talks. I'm going on. We're taking the Save the Pub campaign to all the pubs. We're talking about the smoking ban issue, but we're talking about the opening the debate up. The smoking ban is a door opener. It's a door opener. What we need to then do is get it and talk about what else is going on. While I've been talking at this moment, how long have we been talking? Half an hour?
43 minutes.
43 minutes. Well, we've been spending £432 a second going to the European Union. That's one thing we need to get across. £432 a second. What does that work out to? You look more intelligent than I do.
It sounds a lot.
It's a hell of a lot of money, which this country would be better off keeping rather than going over to the European Union. So we'd really urge you to get involved with UK. Goffrey Bloom, and I'm sure if you want to talk about Goffrey Bloom and your local MEPs, your local councillors, these are the guys here to talk to you. Well, thanks for listening to me, and thank you once again for inviting me over. And you didn't grab me like a most disappointed.